Hi, folks. I thought it would be fun if I took a blade that I had made and gave it to the TAs and asked them to grade it as a Blade 1 project from the class and didn't tell them it was a knife that I made. So that's what we're about to get into. This blade I made with a TA that helped me develop the course. JD Montague was the TA. He came back after he had graduated to give us a tutorial on hollow grinds and handle shaping. And this blade was the product of that. And so let's get into this and see. I asked Victor and Haley to grade this using our Blade 1 rubric. They went through and graded it. So here we go.
We'll see the knife.
Okay. Yay.
Right. It is complete.
Yay. 4 points for that.
I see a rental on the primary bevel here. Both sides in pretty much the same spot, but the ricasso is pretty even. There is a notch in the plunge line on that side, but not this side.
There's a couple scratches going down that I think weren't polished out. Like right here.
Most of the mirror finish looks like it's a machine finish that was buffed from the machine.
Yeah, that's not what it is. It was that we didn't hand sand enough. We built this knife in 4 days. So I didn't tell them that though, but we should have done some more fine grinding before we went on to the buffer, but we were short on time.
Yeah.
Which is where those deeper lines are coming from.
Yeah. It is fairly symmetrical though.
It is symmetrical.
From side to side. No major scratches. There's a ding right there though.
Yeah. Well, we're not actually able to grade.
Oh,
So,
like 17 out of 20.
yeah, I would give it a 16 personally, but you know.
That's fair. Okay, great. Secondary bevel. Pretty even. It's a little thinner towards the tip.
Yeah, it's a consistent angle, but it is thinner at the tip and at the heel.
Yep.
Which shows that the edge was an uneven thickness when you sharpened. It does come all the way to an apex though, so it is a functional secondary bevel. I'll give that an 8.
Yeah, it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Sharpness.
What's that sharp?
Sure, sharpness. Here's a little bit. Maybe it's a skill issue, honestly. Loki. Yeah, there's. Maybe you can get.
All right, well, this knife was sharpened 4 years ago, only one time. So I probably should have touched it up before I gave it to them. But yeah, okay. Let's keep going.
Yeah, the tip cut's very good. Didn't tear at the tip. Didn't tear over it. Yeah, the tip is clean. Not her. Oh, it's not.
Wow, that look of disappointment.
At least the paper doesn't entirely live.
It's not. It's not.
Is it shaking?
I'll hold the editorials.
It passes the male test in places, but definitely not in the belly.
Yeah, it wasn't super consistent on it.
So it's a pretty solid 7.
Yeah, I'd say 7 for sharpness. Handle is very nice. Polished, buffed.
It is polished. It's resin on pine cone, and you can feel burrs between the transition to pine cone and resin that are rather uncomfortable, really.
Yeah, there's also scratches along the length of it too.
Yeah, you can see through the buffing scratches going this way. Do you see that on camera?
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, right in there.
Filework is very nice.
Yeah, it's got filework.
It's like pitted though.
It is. Oh yeah, yeah. You can see holes in the epoxy in the filework.
All right, well, those are bubbles that formed in the epoxy. Fair enough, though, they're there. I thought they dinged me more on the filework because it was not very uniform, the spacing, and I lost track of the angle a little bit. But fair enough.
Front looks all right. Some epoxy spill out, but not a lot.
Yeah, fairly noticeable. Looks like they use clear, so smart put on their trust.
No, it was dyed.
Not bad overall. Probably 25 out of 30 for me. Oh, the birds? Okay. The birds are my turns. Yikes. Those are kind of.
I might give that like a 23.
Ow. Yeah. Definitely would agree with the 22 after that.
All right, the burrs, they're calling them burrs. It's just dissimilar materials with grinding. So shaping the handle, it is a pine cone that is embedded in epoxy, and the wood of the pine cone has a different removal rate than the epoxy does. And again, I didn't tell them that this was all done in 4 days. It's probably something that could use some attention, but I think they're spending way too much time on it and calling it burrs or saying it's uncomfortable. I think I have some G10 handles that are more aggressive than what they're hung up on here.
Wow, those birds are crazy.
Not crazy, not burrs.
But, so,
Extra credit for a specialty finish.
yep. Does have firework, but 1 out of 2 because it has pits in it.
Yeah, I agree.
Sad. Advanced handle work with the burrs, I would not call that advanced handle work, unfortunately.
All right, back on the burrs thing. I think they're putting way too much on that. A couple of comments about the specialty finish is a buffed surface, which is much harder than. So we give 2 points extra credit for the specialty finish, and I guess they dinged me 1 because there are some scratches that could have been removed by hand grinding. We probably need to revisit that because a lot of people are getting extra points for specialty finishes that involve pretty much just dipping it in acid and then throwing it in the tumbler for a stone wash. And a buffed finish is way harder to pull off. Overall, 85%, because there's a couple of things on the rubric that we do now that we didn't do back then. A sheath is one of them, and then the expectation is that students put in a maker's mark. But back then we didn't have the laser. Right now our laser is conked out. Hopefully we'll get that fixed and get it going again soon. So, yep, pretty much fair grade. I accept the grade I got. I think they could have adjusted in a couple of areas, but fair enough.